I'm live on a Monday. You guys weren't expecting this. And I wish I had something like amazing to say. I mean, I got a couple stories I can tell. But I am backed up to a dock, waiting to get loaded. All right, there's a thumbs up. Who we got? Rob. Is that? I don't know how to say it, Rob. What's up, Get Merc? It reminded me of patchouli, though, Rob. I had a girlfriend many moons ago that used to wear patchouli. Ryan's in the house and Jeremy Curry. It's going okay, man. I done been to like way too many shippers and receivers, and I had intended to today. I started my day in Dandridge, Tennessee, and let's see, then I went to Chester, South Carolina, and then up to Charlotte to the Walmart. Got a trailer and I brought it down to Columbia, delivered that to a Sam's Club, which I did go do a little shopping in Sam's Club. Man, I spent $137 in there. I was planning on just getting some cheese and some coffee creamer, but I ended up getting two new memory cards. One for my drone that's supposed to be like a high-speed kind of drone that's 64 gigs. It only came with a 16 gig. And I've been using this like $18 when I ordered off Amazon. It's like 128 gigs, but I don't think it's a good memory card. And then they had this pack. I got this for my DSLR camera. I just been like erasing them after I back them up. So I thought having some extra memory cards would be good. I don't even know how much they cost. I hadn't looked at the receipt, but it was $137. But yeah, I'm in Blythewood, South Carolina. And this is only going a couple hundred miles to Stone Mountain, Georgia to Pepsi. Let's see, there's Yukon. What's up, big guy? And Josh Hawkins. Everybody saying, hey, hey, hey. There's Rob again, like Belushi. And Joel, Tommy Creamer. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing this, but let me tell you what I was planning on doing. I'm super pissed and disappointed with myself. I was at a Lowe's Home Improvement in Memphis, Tennessee yesterday, right? And if you guys have probably seen it before, I have to do this bullshit I call a double drop and hook. You know, take an empty out of a dock, move it out of the way, put my loaded one in there, and then hook back up to the empty. And, you know, it's a little time consuming, but I don't know. I've got a little system where I can, like, get it done in 20-something minutes. And, you know, there's kingpin locks. You have to do that whole swapping thing. So I was like, I'm going to film this shit, and it's not going to be a trucking journey episode. It's going to be more of a training thing, which I'm wanting to start challenging myself instead of like my typical videos where it's all running gun and I'm just taking the camera along with whatever the hell happens, and then after a day or two I edit it all together, throw some music at it, and hey, we got a trucking journey episode. And then at the end I'm like, what the fuck am I going to name this thing? And then, you know, I'll go through it, and that's the hardest part, you know, coming up with some kind of name. Like the last one, you guys have probably seen it. It's done pretty good. Editing e-logs, I knew that would be kind of a clickbait thing. That's a searchable term right now. Well, about 17 minutes of it, I'll show some e-logs. And I got shit from a few people about falsifying logs. But anyway, I wanted to start challenging myself to like have an idea for a video that I think would be helpful, entertaining, all that happy stuff, and come up with a name, and then shoot that video and edit together, and it would be more of a focused idea of a video instead of the typical day in the life or a couple of days in the life of Trucker Jim kind of vlog. Because, I don't know, I got this crazy idea. Next time I get fired as a truck driver, I don't know, I think I can just start me a video production company. It starts small with what I got now and hit door to door and pitch people on doing like a commercial they can put on their social media or videos for bands, and fuck, I can replace a truck driving income just like doing that. So I'm kind of, you know, preparing myself, you know, in case that day ever comes. Plus, you know, it's kind of a hobby of mine and I like it. So I was going to do this double drop and hook thing, right? I had the GoPro over here. I had the iPhone set up like over on this angle, had them, you know, all in frame. My DSLR camera, that's what I was talking to, but I'd use the iPhone a couple times, showing the landing gear raising up, hooking all the airlines, all that stuff up. But then I had my drone up in the air, like hovering and angled down just right. It was going to be epic. And, you know, I watched the footage, a little bit of footage that I filmed on my big camera. I watched the footage that, you know, I filmed on the iPhone. It was looking cool. I had a great ending of, like, trailer doors shutting on it. And then I went and looked at my drone footage. And for you guys that do a little video recording, you ever do that stuff with the iPhone, right? And you open up your camera, and there's this, like, red button right here, right? And you hit it. Look, my little meter is not running, but I'll like hit it on the fly and not look because I'm rushing, and I think it's recording right now. And then when I'm ready to stop recording, I hit it again to stop recording, but look what the hell's happening. It starts recording. You guys have done that too, right? Man, I did that the entire time on the drone. And I have the iPad hooked up in the drone thing, which I haven't done that very much. I usually just use my iPhone, but I need the iPhone's camera, so I was using the iPad as a remote on the drone. And the like awesome footage I thought I had, I didn't get shit. So that kind of scratched the whole drop and hook video idea. So sorry guys. Maybe next time when I go to Love's, I can get that. But let me check you guys' comments. Have I ever been on 287 in Westchester, New York? I think I have, man. That's kind of like that, like, avoid the George Washington way, right? If I'm not mistaken, I've got, when I was doing the surge back with US Express in like December of 2015, me and my partner Mark, we were on that thing like every day going up to Connecticut. There's one cool video, I think it's called the End of Surge, which I use like a Van Halen song and a Big Smo song in it, that I've got some footage of, like a big bridge that's that way. But anyway, why do you ask? But I like going that way better than I do going through New Jersey and the George Washington and the Bronx and all that. MJ, you may have saw me in South Carolina, cause with the exception of going to Charlotte, I've been here most of the day, and I'm here now. Tyler's in a hotel right now, going through orientation with a company in southern Missouri. Well, congratulations, man, starting your journey. Are you going to be a vlogger? Like a lot of people, that's a good time to start it. Documenting your journey when you're in a hotel at orientation. Like I did one there, but it like really sucked, but it was. And if I can give any advice, hold your phone right, because everybody uses their phone starting out. If you like talking to your phone like this, it's going to look stupid. You're going to have like black bars on the side. Hold it in landscape mode, and then after you get a few bucks, get you a little tripod thing. You can like control it better. And actually, I didn't quite get the shot that I wanted. I'm going to try it again tomorrow, but you can hook this on the trailer in interesting ways and show hookups. But landscape mode, that's how you want to vlog using the phone. No, it's not Thursday, Jason. I'm just back here, backed up to a dock, getting loaded, and I'm pissed off because I ain't got anything to edit right now because I'm a big dummy when it comes to drone footage. So I said, hell, I'll just go live and talk to you guys. Okay. Twin Trucker knows what I'm talking about. TJ McDougal and Rob. I do need a production crew. You know, when I was filming that, I know all of you hadn't seen it, but that vape shop, Vapetopia, I had a really good time. And, you know, we were kind of just dicking around, wasting time at first with no direction. And finally, I just said, let's just get started. Let me film stuff. And I started directing this guy. And, you know, lining his body language up, giving him ideas of what to say, doing different takes. And I really enjoyed it. And if my son's band will ever get their damn studio track cut, my intention is to do a music video later on this year. So I'm looking very forward to just the process of how to create a music video, which is going to be metal as hell. Like, that's what these guys are into, which isn't my favorite type of music. But, you know, I ain't got nobody else calling me wanting to do a music video for them. And, you know, I try to support Chase and his band as much as I can. Anybody that's in South Carolina, they are playing February the 9th at TW Boone's in Greenwood, South Carolina. That is the band called Mophead. But I would like to have a little bit of a production crew, or just like one dude helping out would be pretty awesome. The scariest moment I've had on the road, it would probably be when my trailer turned over, which you can go back to episode 10 and see pictures of that, because I knew my ass was getting fired. But other than that, I mean, I hadn't had too many, you know, like oh shit moments. That was definitely one though. Pneumatic trailer with rock dust to mines. Oh, that's what you're going to be doing, Tyler. Okay, I hear you. That sounds interesting. I'm trying to figure out whether to stay with the company I'm with, if home daily but making no money, or go to a new company, OTR. Well, hoping maybe you can do a combination of the two. I don't know where you're at, but like I'm with a regional company, G&P, and you know, my reset and everything, you know, I do at home, so I'm not really gone more than 6 days, and there's probably situations where you may, you know, go close to your house and might be able to get home in the middle of it and make decent money. Maybe that's something to look into. Or OTR, there's advantages to that if like nobody really cares about seeing you too much and you want to like see the country and get in adventures. OTR is pretty cool for that. You know, maybe get you a partner to share it with. There's a lot of different ways we can play this trucking game. There really is. Let's see. It's good to get a stabilizer, kind of like a glide cam. That's what I'm getting. Check out the music video channel, Bologna Fungi. That does not sound like a tasty sandwich. But yeah, you're right. You know, and you can get more stable than this all shaky as shit by learning to do 3 points of contact. Kind of have your elbows in when you hold things, and you know, use something like this. But I've got a gimbal, and it's smooth as butter. But my like, you know, as far as like plan shots, yeah, you can do that. But like quick on the fly, hey, I got a thought, there's a moving fucking truck, and you know, all that. I need to start using it more. There would definitely be a step up in quality. But it's so easy just to grab a cell phone. Like I'm getting better, you know, having, you know, one of my little tripods close by. But yeah, those stabilizers, they're great. Those 3-axis gimbals. What's up, Yeti? How are you, man? My drone is good. I know I haven't been using it as much as I thought I would. For, you know, we've been having a lot of damn rain and snow and shit, and you know, in the wintertime it gets dark so daggum early, or you know, gets daylight so late. So you know, heck, there ain't but like 10 hours a day of daylight right now, it seems like. And I don't know, I'm trying to run my ass off and hit my miles goals and financial goals, and my playing with the drone and getting cool aerial footage has suffered. But I don't know, I've got this dilemma facing me. I am supposed to attend a trainer certification class for the company I drive for, G&P, starting Saturday and then also Sunday, which I've got enough time to like run pretty hard until Friday. But then I guess, you know, my time off would be down there in trainer certification class. But you know they're gonna make you damn log that shit as on duty time, so I won't get a reset in while I'm down there. So I'm like, eh. And I was asking, well, what are y'all gonna pay us to do this? You know, usually us truckers that run decent, we're used to making, you know, at least $200 a day. And I get the impression we ain't gonna get paid that. They're gonna pay it like a vacation day, which a vacation day is like $110, or a holiday or something like that. Here is $110, and they'll like pay us like that. Well, that kind of sucks, because I ain't got to be nowhere on a vacation day and make that. But they're ironing it all out right now because they're developing a new training program, so we'll see how that goes. But part of me wants to train, and then part of me wants to say fuck training and get on the Texas fleet and just drive 600 miles a day back and forth to Texas, and then take time off here and then take some time off in Texas but at the same time, I'd like to do my part as far as giving back to the industry and training. But like some of the comments and then just some of the shit I do, I'm like, would I really be that valuable of a trainer? Cause I'm like, edit logs, put that shit as on duty. And I've got these, I mean, I think they're dorks, but like DOT would call me a bandit or something like that for editing logs. But I mean, I ain't saying be dangerous, but don't be broke either. So, you know, that's a dilemma. Do I want to teach what, you know, the DOT book says on hours of service, which I ain't hardly followed it the way they say, logging every fuel stop, logging the whole time I ain't never done it, and dadgummit, I don't want to do it because I think that's stupid. But you know, I mean, am I in this industry where I got to just be a sheep and get prodded along and do what I'm told? I mean, that's really what attracted me to truck driving, the freedom and the road, and, you know, making decisions and calling my own shots and working hard or chilling out if you know, if I want to. Just the freedom of choice and not being some sheep like at a factory worker. And I'm not trying to diss you people that, you know, work in factories and, you know, say yes sir to your manager and all that kind of stuff, because we need those people in the world. That just ain't what I want to do. And, you know, like, I was attracted to the sales professions before, and that same type of freedom and the illusion of control, anyway, is what's attracted me to truck driving. And I guess at the same time is what's attracted me now to, I don't know, possibly starting my own business down the road. If I do get fired again, I ain't going to go through that bullshit of applying to 30 companies again and begging nobody for nothing. I'm just going to create my own damn job and come up with a plan to, I don't think it'd be that hard to replace a $60,000 income. I don't. Okay, Crazy Horse Trucker saw a GP truck by the house today in Huntsville Road, Alabama. Roll, damn tide, roll. Man, Alabama. Don't even get me started. Twin Trucker says he edits logs all the time. Well, I think you are a smart trucker. And, you know, I've had DOT guys look at my logs like a whole bunch of times. Now, this is probably going to change now that, you know, all of us are on it. But the ones I've had, they don't seem exceptionally knowledgeable on it. They're like asking for directions of how to do it. Or when they're looking, they're like, okay, he's got a pre-trip, he's got a post-trip, there's not log violations, and then they move on. It's been my experience. Now, that could change damn tonight at the next weigh station I go to. So, you know, I know there's like some cats in truck driving school and brand new drivers out here, and I don't know, I have a couple of people that I could give two shits about their opinion, give me a hard time on things. I shouldn't be teaching drivers this kind of thing, but I mean, we're all grown-ups. To have a CDL, I think you gotta be like 21 if you're gonna get out of your state anyway. So, you know, at the end of the day, we're all responsible for our own decisions. So you take whatever advice you get from me or anybody else, and, well, you roll with it and, you know, make your own decisions. But you should really push them and give you the Texas fleet. Make them prove they want you. You will be a hell of a teacher. Well, I appreciate it, Carlos. DVD box set of Truckin' Journey is training material. Leverage your previous efforts. I would. Now, that's one thing about, you know, if I do start training, which I'm going to have, you know, I'm not going to have my privacy and everything. And I don't know if I got this big umbrella lighting me up right now. And, you know, there'll be some sacrifice. But if I know GMP, I don't think there's going to be a constant wave of all I do is train, and it, like every 2 weeks I got one, and then I got another, and then I got another, and I got another, and I got another. I mean, it's possible, sure, but I would be surprised if it's like that, because I'm going to be the guy that gets them in week 3 and week 4, from what I understand. And there's going to be a lot of them after week 1, they damn quit, or after week 2 and they go home for a little bit, they don't come back. So I'm expecting, you know, just a turnover of people, you know, this ain't for me kind of stuff to happen. So I'm sure I'll have some time to myself as well. But having students, as long as they're not like some dickhead, like some of the last few comments that I've gotten in my edit logs video, I think it could really be some cool content. And it's hard to like set up camera stuff, plan videos out, and edit and all that when I'm having to drive a truck, you know, 500 miles. I mean, I do what I can, you know. I've got a few hundred videos I've put out there, but I think I could probably do it more if there was some other dude driving a little bit. But at the same time, I'm there to teach them. They're not there to chauffeur me around while I make videos. So, you know, got to find the happy median and, you know, the right balance for it all. Whippo Privilege, do you watch YouTube videos while you drive? Asking for a friend. I'm not going to comment on that. But you should join RVT Trucking when he goes on his own. You're a very good driver and responsible. Y'all will fit together. Bugatti. Well, it depends on what RVT Trucker wants to pay. They ain't taking no pay cut, I tell you that. Yeah, I may talk to them about the Texas job. And when they give me shit about, no, we need you to do that, I'm like, I have replaced myself. There's, actually now well, some of them have quit. But, you know, I've recruited 11 guys to the company that actually put me down. There's 2 that's already started this year. And fucking Larry's going on the Texas fleet. But I think Quintus is going to be a regional guy out of Birmingham. And then there was a few guys from earlier in the year. And that's what I told them. Like, okay, I'll stick to what I'm doing. And I'm going to make some videos that will attract people to the company. Not by manipulating, just sharing the knowledge, what's going on, because it ain't a bad gig here. But I wouldn't recommend logging everything as on duty, because you know, your 70 will run out too much on you, because, you know, we do have some live loads. You know, sometimes it'll just be dropping hook, T-call, and then you get smacked in the fucking face with a series of, you know, live loads and live unloads. Like, I've had a live unload and a live load today, and then the other in the middle, it was dropping hooks. So, I mean, I guess that ain't too bad. I've only logged 329 miles so far today, and I've got like 3 hours of clock left. So I got a shot, if I run it out, to hit my 500 miles. Where did I get my CDL? I got mine with Truck Driving Institute, TDI. I did it at Richburg, which I went really, really close to there today. I almost like went by to talk to some students, but I just kept on doing my thing instead. But they've got one in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, too. Spurs up! Right on, Mark. I'm so excited about the Gamecocks' future. And football, basketball, and baseball. And women's basketball. It's all good. Tell them you'll take one that don't come back. Okay. I am not smoking, Jerry K. Because smoking is a nasty habit. I'm a vapor. But actually, this isn't my normal flavor. This is Custopia. I think it's like a vanilla and caramel custard. It doesn't have the bourbon in it this time. Come to Maryland. Man, I had good luck in Maryland. Like when I was brand new, I had this cop just throw the fucking book at me and write me 3 tickets because I went through the wrong lane at a toll booth. And then he even wrote me a ticket for failure to provide registration to failure to provide registration upon the demand of a police officer. Because I asked my partner, hey, is this the registration? But my little legal team got me out of all that. And then when that trailer turned over with me at Maverick, I was like 2 miles from where I was delivering in Maryland. Brian said he's a trainer and he enjoys it. You know, I enjoyed it too when I was a trainer, which I have this one student. He was such a sponge for knowledge and was just so agreeable and hard-working, never bitch and complain. James, I called him the grinder because he'd knock out a 600-mile shift. But he's actually a trainer with U.S. Express now. I don't know if you're watching this, James, but I thoroughly enjoyed training that guy. And, you know, he's He's training people right now. Hey, here's Misty. Let's see what Misty's doing. Hey, babe.
Hey.
You're live on YouTube.
What?
You're live on YouTube. Like, there's 66 people looking at me and my phone and hearing your voice. You got anything you want to say to them?
No, I'm good.
All right, you want me to give you a call in a bit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why are you live on YouTube right now?
Because I don't have a video to edit.
Oh.
You know, my whole drone failure story I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but give me about 10-15 minutes. I'll give you a call.
Okay.
All right, bye, babe.
Alright, bye-bye.
Sorry about that, guys. Okay. How about a shout out to my wife, Ashley? She's laying here next to me listening as I watch. Hey, Miss Ashley Riley, the wife of a truck driver. Have you got any advice for the other ladies, Ashley? Twin Trucker said, okay, I guess you saw the same comment I'm seeing. Wouldn't it be cool if, like, on the playback, everybody could see the comments you guys are making now? Somebody, like, we need to really, like, let YouTube know. That would be pretty cool. Or I guess that maybe what makes getting on live cool. But, like, all these comments disappear and people can put new comments after it's uploaded. But you guys know what I'm saying. What's going on? CDL school at the end of the month. All right, Christopher. Congratulations. Good luck. Maryland State Troopers are a bunch of D's. I live there. I hear you, Juan. All right, RMAT, we've only got 29 likes, and there's like over 60 of you here. So all at one time, I want to see this number like double, like in front of me. Everybody, throw the thumbs up. Because this stuff helps my analytics and helps me show in, like, I don't know, related searches, and I don't know, some new people will know about Trucker Jim. So let's get the thumbs up going. We're up to 40. All right, that's better. 42. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Good idea, R-Mac. It's going pretty good. Corey and Rick Curry is on with us tonight. Oh, man. You guys let me know. Did y'all like the little game I suggested of me doing an impersonation of someone and y'all guess who it is? Most of you guys got that right. It was that dude from Sling Blade, Brad Dater, that I was imitating. But I had one person say like Al Pacino, and I was like, no, that's not Al Pacino at all. But I had several people say Shadow Wolf. And I've seen Shadow Wolf like comment on here before. Well, Shadow Wolf, if you're watching this now, I hadn't seen a comment. I went back and watched a video of you talking about truck drivers that stink, and that story about you standing in line and this guy that was just stinking up the like whole room, and you telling him he needed to go take a shower and everything. And I see why you guys said that. He kind of does have a similar voice that I was like kicking with my Carl from Sling Blade imitation. So that was kind of funny. But I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments if you think, and I don't know. I've got a couple of hundred movies on my hard drive here, and maybe even some YouTube personalities. That could be something fun to just kind of throw in, Truckin' Journey episodes. Me trying to imitate somebody and y'all guessing who I'm trying to imitate. Oh, okay. So Ashley is a dispatcher, so she knows what's up. Thank you, sir. Okay. Right on, Christopher. Got a lot of thumbs up from Juan. I remember when you gave Little Dog's nickname Little Dick. That's hilarious. I did call him Little Dick for a long time, and I guess I did. And I had this live video, I don't know, a couple weeks ago that
cloud looks like a rhinoceros in heat.
Did y'all hear that? That cloud looks like a rhinoceros in heat. I didn't mention this on the Apple Watch review video, which probably none of you guys have watched. But the weather app that came on the watch, it's not that good as far as accuracy. It always would always have me like in a city I was in an hour ago or whatever, and the temperature wouldn't, it'd be a few degrees off from what my phone said, or what the truck temperature. But I found this new app called Carrot, and this thing's cool, and it talks shit too, and it tells you like what it feels like, and then what it is, and the percent of rain, and the humidity, and all kind of cool little stuff at a glance. Sling Blade, Shadow Wolf, what's the difference? That's funny, Armac. Hey, I appreciate it, Christopher. Gold Gem Score. Do little guy. I ain't gonna do him now, but I hadn't watched too many his videos lately. I know he's got he's got the kind of obnoxious thing going on. I remember I don't know, a year or so ago, he was doing some kind of thing with Joey where he would like film himself, and then he would cut to a different angle, and it'd be like a guy with a hat on backwards that was, I don't know, like his twin or some different character or something. I don't think really anybody liked it except little guy though. But okay, I'm still getting loaded, but it shouldn't be much. Well, hell, I ain't heard too much bumping around, so it might be a long time. I felt a little bumping, but this is Pepsi, so I don't know if I'm getting like loaded with drinks or empty. I'm probably getting loaded with drinks. I haven't been to this place before. I think I have been to that one that I'm going to in Stone Mountain, Georgia before, or picked up an empty there before, I think is what it was. I got about 3 hours left, Corey. Little guy, money whore. I like money too, but I ain't asking you folks for money. Keep your money. Have fun with it. I'm doing all right. Although I would not have a problem with you guys like sharing videos and like telling other people or about my videos and stuff here. And the more I do it, the more critical I get of it. Watching back, I see things I wish I would have done a little differently. So I can assure you people, the best is yet to come. And I keep thinking about maybe starting a season 3 here in a little bit. But I don't know. I'm going to keep it going for now. The way it is. Let's see. What's up, Jim? Miss you at the terminal in Columbia last week. Try to catch up soon. That's from Wish Love. So your drone came in and everything. Yeah, I've had it a few weeks now. I just hadn't used it a lot. I've been having a lot of shitty weather, and in the wintertime it gets dark so early and everything. And I'm wanting to get some. They make these lenses. I mean, they're like ND lenses, where they're kind of like sunglasses for your drone lens, because I don't know, things can look bright, and with the lenses on there, it kind of makes the colors pop and everything, blue in the sky and green in the grass and trees, look a little better. So I mean, I ain't gonna stop like using it until I get those or anything, but those are on my list of things to get. I think it'll to make everything look a little bit better. And I want to start editing on Final Cut Pro too, but it's a little tougher. RVT, like Truckin, are the new major companies. Jim, come on down. Bugatti. So Bugatti, is that like a trucking company? I'm not familiar with them. I'm outside of Columbia, Christopher Coleman, in a town called Blythewood. RV, Red Viking Truckers in the house, popping in to say hello, getting my 34 in. Hey y'all, RVT says he's going blonde with the red Viking wife at 10 o'clock tonight. So you guys that can, tune in to him. What's up, E Street? E Street, man, I've been checking out, I've been trying to plug into more Truck Drivers Live videos here lately, and I've heard your name probably mentioned more than anybody. You love this stuff, don't you? I'm kind of a fan of it as well. Well, thank you very much, Henry. That's the best compliment I've got all day. I ain't even going to say what his comment is, but you guys might want to scroll down to like 3 from the bottom. There's nothing in Blythewood other than Coca-Cola. I think there's a Pepsi here, Adrian. I believe that's what I'm at, is Pepsi. Right on. Well, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in to my little surprise live video tonight on a Monday. The intention is to, you know, kick it on Thursday night as well around 7 o'clock. But you know how it is. Sometimes it's hard to get shut down then. But if I don't come on right at 7, it'll be shortly after. And I did record a little bit of footage today, like at the Walmart. And I guess I'll record some stuff tomorrow. So I'll have another video up for the week. Hopefully I'll get a Lowe's load, because I really want to do that whole double drop and hook thing with 4 cameras going and, you know, a camera up in the air. I think it can be epically cool. And also at the same time, I want Mr. Parker and Rodney and Travis to see that video and say, holy shit, that's what these guys have to do every time they go to a Lowe's, and we pay them nothing to do it, just the miles to get there and the miles to leave it. We need to, like, do what Trucker Jim said and, like, at least pay him a flat $15 for doing that bullshit. That's kind of my motivation as well. So, you know, you other GMP drivers, I do what I can. I fill out all, you know, I'm always suggesting things on their little work hound surveys they send to make this a better work environment for us all here at GMP. But everyone, have a super night. I'll see you next time. But until then, be safe out there and keep on trucking. I wish there was an end button that was a little bit